I had a situation in my clinic last week, and it involved a woman going through postpartum depression. And I think what was so symbolic, what motivated me to do this video, was that the husband seemed totally unaware. He had never been talked to about postpartum depression. He is part of this. They have a new baby together. And I felt somewhat, he was so vulnerable. I found myself feeling sorry for this situation because I realized when I read the literature, there's not a lot of talk. It's considered to be something that happens to moms. We forget many times the incredible, important role of that husband, of the new dad too. So this video is coming out of an inspiration from this unfortunate situation that I had in my office to educate and to remind all you new dads out there that watching for postpartum in the mother of your child is so important. And if you feel out of sorts or you're like, well, I'm not really sure this is my responsibility, this is a co-responsibility. This is one of those times, guys, that we need you to step up to the plate. We need you to take an active role, and we need you to speak up when the mother of your child is not doing well, is not acting normal. We need your input and we need your actions to follow these words. So I decided this is a video to help you know what to look for. Irritability and anger is the number one thing. Many times when moms are starting postpartum or getting into it, they will be excessively irritable and angry. You know your partner, and you know lack of sleep can make them feel, irritable and maybe crabbier, but you will see the acute change, and it's different with postpartum. Second, a depressed mood. If they're crying all the time and they tell you it's hormonal, that's a cry for help. If it's hormonal and it's all the time, then you need to step in and you need to say, let's go to the doctor. Let's do this together. I'm also going to give you a self-help number on the very last, toward the end of this video, so you will be able to call them or to go online and talk with them, because there are support groups that will help validate this and help you help your partner. Thirdly, a change in sleeping. Now, there's going to be a change in sleeping no matter what. But your partner, if they're falling asleep all the time, then they're not getting the sleep they need at night. And this is all part of postpartum, because even when they are able to sleep, they can't calm down enough to sleep. All of these things are being fed by an underlying postpartum depression that is not normal. And it's not safe for the baby, it's not safe for your partner, and it's ultimately not safe for you, because you will be responsible if the two of those people that mean the most in your life do poorly or aren't able to function because of this crippling depression that happens, called postpartum depression. Fourthly, a reduced interest in activities. If they don't care about anything else, they're not finding joy, red warning flag. You need to do something. Your behavior needs to get on the phone, or you need to get online, and you need to make a change. Withdrawal from family and friends. This is a big one. When you have a baby, the one thing you want is you want to share it with everyone. You want anyone to come and help you. When you start withdrawing and you're going into a corner, then you know for sure that this is not the norm, guys, and you need help. Difficulty bonding with the baby. If they don't want to see the baby, they don't want the baby around them, if they're listless with the baby, this is not normal. Don't just say it's hormonal. Yes, it's hormonal induced, but it's postpartum depression, and postpartum depression kills the mom, and ultimately it can kill the baby. So you need to do something as the dad, as the husband, as the partner of this relationship. If she says something hopeless, if there's no hope, no joy, no chance that it's going to get better, this is when you need to take action. It could mean she already has a plan of hurting herself or the baby. If you ask her at this point, are you thinking of hurting yourself? Are you thinking of hurting the baby? And yes, do ask that question. Ask those questions, because she should not get defensive. She will more than likely tell you the truth. And it doesn't mean that you're doubting her or not loving her if you ask. It's the opposite. It means you do love her. You can call this number. It's called Postpartum Support International. It's 1-800-944-4773. Or you can go to postpartum.net and send them an email of your situation. They have dads groups online. They have moms groups online. They have doctors who deal with this specifically. If you're so scared and you know something's going on, this is a perfect reason to call 911. Don't wait. Don't tell yourself it's nothing. It's something, and it's something you should deal with today.